Welcome back to Gamed Has Play Games, where you can watch this game and practice game design for this game, or a different game, or any game, really. It doesn't even have to be this episode or this game.
I'm already checked out. Not here, guys.
All right. Commence the ride.
Don't expect anything from me. It's all Nathan now.
You and your fellow exiles arrive at the sacred site called the Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt for some time. But then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles toward you and regards you with an exaggerated bow.
It's a tree.
Well, goodness, by the roots of Lornus Glorian, it would appear the rumors are correct. The Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? One moment. The sackclaws at the mask with his wispy fingers.
Those very red hands.
Much better. Now you know why I had that voice for him.
Okay, so you've seen
he's wearing an ascot.
And his name is Manly.
Yeah. 8 manly tinder staff at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me. My fellows and myself, or perhaps known as the Chastity, we soon shall stand against you in a right. For now, I'm just whiling away at the time, making small talk.
Can we trade him for sandalwood?
Right. Now then, as I've introduced myself, your turns. To whom am I speaking? Then, in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice. Manly tender stout is not to be trusted. Reveal neither yourself to him nor me. That's because he's in your head. That's what he sounds like.
Turn down the volume.
Well? Beneath her master, Dario stares back at him in silence. You suspect Volfred's message have reached every member of the group. Why now? How very rude indeed. Well, fine, ignore me, but do so at your own peril. Anyhow, once this evening's rite commences, then I'm afraid ignore me won't be an option any longer. Oh, now then, I do believe... I hate his voice so much. Okay, why'd I do this to myself? Oh, and now I do believe the sky is beginning to show. We'll have to chat again some other time. Come along. What the fuck was I thinking? All right. Anyway.
I mean, nice perseverance on that.
Manly bows again and wanders off into the clearing as the stars begin to burn.
It's okay, buddy.
Zip, zap,
I've learned the hard way with a few of these voices, too.
Yeah.
I like your sound effects there. You should be a sound designer. We don't need Eddie anymore.
Never
Shout out to Eddie.
Oh, double burn. 2 ointments for your double burn. Once again, the stars... Oh, he's speaking. I don't have to say anything.
And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've
come so very far.
But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too.
Me, making a statement like, you've come so very far, is like a declaration that you are toward the end of the game.
Please show the Chastity.
I don't think we are we?
I think we're
only like halfway through.
Are we? Oh, we talked about the length before, but...
I mean, this episode...
I wonder, honored Nightwings, how well you know these woods. Why, these woods would strangle you, and I'm afraid I could do little to stop them even if I tried. You might do better to be aware of them. When Dario continues to ignore him, he grows upset. Are you insolent? Then fine, let us begin the dance indeed. He shoves his mask back on in a huff.
You know...
And allow me to thank you in advance for helping me return into my proper station in the Commonwealth. Now be like a tree and leave.
He was probably my favorite character to see get upset from us just being shitty, too. Like, fine, be that way. Like, anyone would be pissed off if you were just straight up ignoring them. Like, I am literally talking to your face, and you're just like...
Especially because they focus on Dario being the one to ignore him, because she's just...
not putting up with any bullshit. No talisman! Oh, God, hey, that's a really nice feature.
Right? I'm not...
It shouldn't be funny. It really shouldn't be. It was slightly funny, and then I thought about it some more, and I was like, that just came out of his mouth. And then it got funny.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so who are we using?
We're gonna use Faye as our scorer because I still think she might be the best scorer in the game.
I'm the best.
And so when she gets banned, she has a 30% chance to come back. All right, very cool. Let's move on with her stuff. We're gonna use Sir Gilman since he is still actually my favorite character. No. Oh, he already has really like a lot of quickness.
But like more quickness would actually still behoove him because of his ability. I'm just saying, it's still a good choice.
Yeah, okay. Only because Pametha.
Yeah.
Wait, what does she have? Any adversaries banished by the sparer take longer to return.
That's one of the ones we upgraded, isn't it?
You know what? We'll do this. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Man,
Yeah.
it's a good talisman.
Sweet. Alright. Person holding the orb.
Do we have a full party now? Like, is this all of the characters? 7?
Nope.
There's still more?
I'm guessing there's still more, judging by what I've experienced from the multiplayer option.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, they could also just have you, like, in multiplayer play as some of your adversaries, potentially. But
Maybe.
I guess if they have different mechanics.
You can count on me, reader darling. Are you quite ready finally? Oh, Nightwings, may all of those masks of yours ensure no harm should come to any of your lovely countenances. Yeah. Now, come along. Let's give the stars a show.
I like to imagine that anytime we fumble on any words, it's actually the characters, like, being like, I forgot how to talk. What?
May I present to you Humboldt Manley Jr. Why, he's every bit my equal, and poised to guarantee the Tinderstoff line shall be a bright future. He goes on and on about the sapling for a while. Look at him, he's just like he's got little plants. He's cute.
Can he be quiet now so we can do this right, maybe?
This night now, Ezra, is full of accord with you on this good ray. None of what I just said made any sense. Oh my god, okay. Now, isn't he just the most precious thing you've ever seen? The sapling is nothing but extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
That's a cool mechanic.
Oh yeah.
I like how they've built more characters that like
sapling.
have interesting battlefield control. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. Boop. Oh, they have a harp on their team. That's interesting. Most of the enemies we fought, it was like all of one type of character.
Yeah, now they're actually starting to vary it up.
I'm happy, actually.
I'm happy too.
I think that's good.
I'm happy too,
Yeah.
buddy.
Feels good.
Oh, what's this? It seems that the woods themselves are closing upon us on our little soiree. Oh, do so be careful. These grasping roots and vines, they shall not hold you in such high esteem as I.
Whoa. I assume that's not a normal ability, though.
I don't.
That'd be like uber battlefield control.
I screwed up. Wow.
So it seems like he's not very good at moving.
Wow.
Noise.
Wow.
So can you like use harp to dodge through the sapling?
Wait, what?
It looked like you used.
Oh yeah, I'm immune to auras when I.
Oh man.
Take that. Oh, I took too long. And my candy's gone. Boop boop.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I didn't actually want to. Okay, that's fine.
I mean, still pretty solid.
He's good. He's good. Oh dear, the woods are closing in and comfortably close at that. Whatever shall we do? Perhaps if you just stand aside a while, we could put an end to this much sooner.
So I like that.
I should apply for a job at Behemoth after this.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be a good voice actor. You were a good actor in your acting days.
Wait, did he just teleport? Ow. Ah, crap.
That was.
Just, okay, look. There was a lot.
So slow.
Nope.
It's the first time I've seen you recover from that.
Because I'm better.
Yeah, I think that speaks Oh, they only have one of the.
Crap.
So what is their? What's that book holder? Is that the same kind of character as What's his face? The like super generic character.
Headwind? Like,
Headwind.
there's the, what do they call them? The Traveler, maybe? And the Wildman. So they're like two human types. And so they have, and they have two different moves. So there's the Fae, there's Fae and a Ray. Actually, we call it a Ray. There's Ray and Headwind. And so those are two different things. Anyway. Say, have any of you noticed how it's feeling rather crowded out here? Almost as if the 100 Minds himself resents you from being here. Yes, I'd rather think that's that. Third of the 8 that describes the Book of Right, known as the Wise or the Philosopher.
Ooh.
So cease with all your scurrying about this damned orb and let me handle this.
Can't wait for this character to come back later. So, I like that the mechanic of the stage is, it's
Yeah?
Excuse me.
Here's
I
a
like
little
that
trick I learned
it's
already.
utilizing a lot of, like, basic obstacles. But the unique component is that the stage is changing throughout the match. So it sort of prevents you from having one really solid strategy. And it speaks well to the ability of the sap, because as there's less space, his abilities become more useful. So it's a really natural like difficulty increase, which I think is pretty smart.
Yeah, I felt when I first played this that this stage didn't really change. Like it didn't. He said that it benefits him a lot more than us, and I didn't really see it, honestly.
I mean, that's fair. His ability seems very difficult to use well. Like, it's such a specialized mechanic that it's like, you only really can use that if you can close off one path.
Yeah, and I think that's what maybe the AI just doesn't do that correctly. Or maybe I just have characters that are moving past that with no problem. Or that, I mean, the character in general, this build, the tree people, they tend to move slow.
That's what I was noticed too, but he could sort of teleport too.
Yeah, I didn't really, like, it's happened very quickly, so I was like, did he just teleport?
He like sunk into the ground and then came back up.
Maybe that's his dash.
Oh, it could be.
All right, you Nightwings, I've had it up to here with you. Or perhaps I've simply had it up to here with all those encroaching plants, these miserable things. Up to here, as he points to the top of a tree. Get it? Because it's a tree. Worst pun ever. Either way, I don't appreciate how you're ignoring me.
Is this what this is about? If I sit down and chat with you, are you gonna like just drop the match?
Would you just stop?
I wonder if there's like a narrative reason why we really should ignore him. Because Sandalwood was just like, do not let him know of my existence, blah. But he didn't say like, just don't talk to him no matter what you do. Did he? Or did he kind of like say that?
He kind of said that. Oh, I have the orb. Oh boy.
Maybe it's like,
Gotcha.
I mean, if Sandalwood can get in our head, maybe talking to him would actually allow him to get into our head. Like it establishes a connection.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the tree people just have the ability to do this.
Huh. That'd be pretty wild.
Oh, they got me. I'm gonna kill some people and get some gold. Or not.
Hey, well, you killed that person. That was...
It worked.
They almost scored a goal, but then they didn't.
It's really hard to actually get him with Sir Gilman.
Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Because Gilman can't really cast his aura.
No,
So-
he can, but he can... I missed him.
I mean, that was your first hit.
Yeah, I was just trying to get an extra gold or two off of Sir Gilman's ability, but I'm not doing a very good job of doing.
Yeah, well, if you didn't suck,
Okay. Well, I didn't want the orb. Here, you can have it.
I never asked for this.
Crap. Whatever. You know what?
Can the sap people, can they only sprout one spore?
I just want to brag. This is how much time I had.
I had a feeling that's what was going on there.
The equivalent of the Pyre equivalent of teabagging. I guess I could have saluted instead. I should have done that. Missed opportunity.
That was the first match where I feel like it didn't escalate dramatically halfway through the match. It still definitely got harder, but it was like a more fluid transition.
And if I weren't screwing around, I would have done it without getting hit, which I think is an achievement I just missed.
I knew I could prevail. Though Mr. Tinderstoff here, I think he's really upset now.
That ought to wipe the smug look off his sap's face. Well, my. Oh, worry not, Nightwings. I'm not angry with you, honestly, but I am very, very, very disappointed. I thought perhaps that we'd had something going here between us. You scratch my back and I scratch yours and all. Instead, however, you despite to spit in my face. Fine, we'll see where all this rudeness gets you. Now, ta-ta!
I love that character. That was such a good character.
Get it. Ah, yeah.
Oh, barely. Hey, scribes, they so inspire me, and now I feel I've grown somehow closer to them, maybe?
She's a master Ray for Ray. What's the charge up time before she casts her aura is great. Oh yeah, we made her
We made her a killing machine.
Oh. No, that's probably because I realized how good she was as a scoring character and was like, no, I'll challenge myself. I bet I did that too. Somebody's gonna look back at a previous episode and be like, you totally did that. Ray flings orb faster and farther than normal. That's actually pretty good. When saluting her adversaries, Ray automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. That's such a weird ability.
That is a super weird ability.
Alright, we'll just do that.
I mean, if any Wonkadoo character is gonna have it, it would be Ray.
That would make sense, yeah. Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness!
Oh, Sir Gilman.
Sir Gilman and his allies are banished. He shall instantly return. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall return instantly.
Ooh, that's cool.
What's the rest of the tree? After a slash, Sir Gilman uses it again to instantly return to his previous position. Sir Gilman banishes adversaries in a wide area of effect, and then finally, after using his slash, Sir Gilman instantly recovers all of his stamina. Cool.
The might of the sea sojourner. The exiled Tamatha perhaps can learn.
Well, Tamatha?
Now you're falling prey to it.
Oh no. Alright. Well, Tamatha, soon I'll be catching up with you at this, whether you like it or not. I can't
Well,
anymore.
Tamatha!
Oh, while flying, she moves faster, or for 5 seconds after banishing, she moves 30% faster than normal.
I mean, you fly a lot.
Tamatha can use her dash ability in rapid succession for less stamina after floating hours. She instantly switches places with the nearest ally, and Tamatha permanently gains quick gains from there.
Can you choose to not upgrade something? Can you just be like, nah?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, actually, no, I guess I can't.
Not that I'm saying that they should give you the option.
Yeah, it would be
not to.
kind of silly. I guess if you're like, I'll hold on to it so I know.
I'm gonna challenge
That'd be
myself
silly.
and make this game a miserable experience.
What does this do? Banished. I don't... See, I actually remember bringing this up before. She's a really good character, but none of her abilities really impress me.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just kind of like, it's her slightly better than whatever she could do before.
I still think, and I think we mentioned this in the 2 or so episodes ago, I think her hook is just that her abilities themselves are just more interesting.
Super solid. Oh, I don't even remember. Okay, here we go. How was the voice? That was it. That was all done, my kin. That's not even it. I'm beginning to see why your companions vouch for you. Don't let it go to your head, of course.
Don't let it go to your head, of course.
You know what? Okay, I'm just gonna make him like super monotone and boring. That's what we're gonna do here.
All right, well, we're over time for this episode, but I'm glad we got to finish the match.
That episode exhausted me.
That character, I mean, it was a lot of work.
He really did. Okay.
Challenge of the day. Challenge of the day. Design another stage that showcases the sap's ability. I think that the one that we saw was okay. I think that as the stage developed, it like increased the challenge pretty naturally. But I'm curious to see if you guys can come up with another way that would either equally or better showcase it.
Curious.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check out Pyre if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye.